In our earthly sojourn, we arrive equipped with a treasure trove of intrinsic resources and capabilities. Yet, from the earliest moments, we are inundated with the notion that we lack something, urging us to chase after external desires and elusive dreams. This pervasive illusion permeates our lives, compelling us to perpetually search outside ourselves, unknowingly disregarding the abundant tools already nestled within. However, the true revelation lies in the timeless wisdom of turning inward, embarking on an inward odyssey to discover the extraordinary power of self-completeness and wholeness. Our purpose in this existence is to evolve and break free from the constraints that bind us. Yet we often find ourselves ensnared in various traps. One of the most significant traps we fall into is the illusion of time. The constant rush, the pursuit of something, and the sensation of not having enough time take us away from the present moment. We become consumed by living in the future or trapped in the confines of the past. We find ourselves entangled in our traumas and dramas, repeatedly caught in the same patterns and behaviors. Instead of progressing towards evolution and liberation, we find ourselves trapped in a never-ending loop of repetitive cycles. We willingly immerse ourselves in these games that stem from our own shadows and the wounds of our inner child that never heal and impede our growth, keeping us confined in our own personal prison. Sometimes we tend to overlook the fact that we easily get trapped in the constant pursuit of something. Nonetheless, it becomes vital to break free from this never-ending chase. Take a moment to pause and experience a sense of completeness within yourself. The system, the matrix, relentlessly aims to keep us chasing after desires. It serves as a reminder of the donkey endlessly pursuing the elusive carrot, forever out of grasp. Even in the simplest situations, like trying to beat the traffic before the light turns red, we find ourselves caught in a cycle of chasing, always chasing. The purpose of life eludes our grasp when we perpetually fixate on the future. We become trapped in a ceaseless pursuit, always chasing after elusive dreams and distant goals. Yet the essence of existence cannot be found in the realms of tomorrow. But what precisely is this essence, this force that we call reality? Is it material or spiritual, physical or mental? Is it something that can be described in words, or is it beyond the reach of language? Perhaps the answer is that it is both and neither. Perhaps reality is a paradox, a mystery that cannot be fully understood or explained. And yet, despite its elusiveness, reality is always there, waiting to be discovered. It is in the simple things of life, the rustling of the leaves in the wind, the laughter of a child, the warmth of the sun on our skin, that we can catch a glimpse of its beauty and power. True meaning lies in embracing the present moment, in immersing ourselves fully in the intricate interplay of life that unfolds before us. It is within the realm of the here and now that the profound richness of experience resides, eagerly awaiting our mindful engagement and heartfelt appreciation. When we let go of our preoccupations with what is to come, we discover a profound truth. Life is not a destination, but a continuous journey. It is in the interplay of every breath, every heartbeat, and every encounter that the essence of our existence gradually takes shape. To dwell solely in the future is to deny ourselves the beauty and wonder that reside within each passing moment. The purpose of life is not to endlessly strive for some far-off ideal, but to engage wholeheartedly with the present, to cultivate a deep awareness of the ever-unfolding present. In this realization, we find freedom. We free ourselves from the shackles of expectation and open ourselves to the boundless potential of now. Embracing the present, we discover that life's purpose lies not in a distant horizon, but in the profound depths of the eternal now. But all too often, we are distracted by the illusions of the world around us. The pursuit of wealth and success, the endless chatter of our own minds, the fear of the unknown. And so we must learn to quiet our minds, to still the endless stream of thoughts and worries that keep us from experiencing reality as it truly is. For it is only in this silence that we can truly live, that we can truly be ourselves. It is only in this silence that we can discover our true purpose, our true destiny. From the moment we are born, we are given a name and placed in an environment where we are conditioned and programmed. We develop beliefs, desires, and a personality that we use to express ourselves to others. We become attached to these stories and believe that they define who we are. But the truth is that everything we think we are is just a story. It's not who we truly are. The spiritual journey is about letting go of these stories and unlearning everything we thought we knew. This process can be painful because our ego, which is what holds these stories together, will resist the change. The ego wants to stay in control and believes that we will die if we let go of certain things. We must disidentify with the ego so that it no longer controls us. And eventually, the ego will settle down and we can be in harmony with it. This means letting go of our attachment to our stories and realizing that we are life itself. Forget your troubles, let go of your worries, and surrender to your being. In this moment, nothing is wrong, unless you allow yourself to believe that it is. Silence and focus bring perfection, completion, and harmony. Inward attention leads to serenity and freedom, while external focus manifests fears, beliefs, and worries. The thought of the self is a dream. It is a dream that has been projected onto your consciousness, created by your mind in an attempt to define and understand your existence. This dream is a product of your conditioning, influenced by society, culture, and personal experience. It is a construct that has been reinforced by years of habit and identification, leading you to believe that you are separate from everything else in the universe. It is the self that speaks in your conversations, that feels happy or sad, that identifies with your body and its limitations. But your true self, the essence of who you are, transcends all of these things. It exists beyond the limitations of form, location, and dimension. To awaken from the dream of the self, you must cultivate awareness and mindfulness. You must observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment or attachment, and recognize them as passing phenomena rather than absolute truths. The thoughts themselves do not come from you, but rather from a single source, a collective consciousness that shapes the reality we experience. But by observing them objectively, as if they belong to a third person, you can begin to unravel the layers of conditioning that have created the illusion of the self and move towards a state of true liberation and enlightenment. Thoughts are just happening, and the attachment to them creates the illusion that those thoughts are us and that we are thinking them. When we let go of our fears, anxieties, and depression, we can see that they are just illusions created by the mind. By taking a step back and observing what's actually happening, we can see that it's just energy, and there is no need to label it as good or bad. But the moment you allow your mind to wander, to think of what you lack, to worry about the world around you, you create chaos where there was once serenity. The human condition is marked by a constant state of unrest and desire. We always want more, never satisfied with what we have. We are perpetually dissatisfied, always yearning for something more, always searching for the next challenge or adventure. The next victory or accomplishment is always on the horizon, but it's a never-ending cycle. We believe that we must change the world and ourselves to find peace, but the source of our suffering lies within us. The being that resides within us is already complete, devoid of purpose or motive. It is only by realizing this paradox that we may find true freedom, for in the process of thinking, we become prisoners of our own thoughts. We must learn to recognize and let go of our attachments and desires to find true liberation. When we stop thinking and simply exist, we achieve a state of realization. In this state, we are truly free. From this very moment onward, make it a priority to enhance your focus and deliberately pause to take a breath. Become fully aware of yourself and reclaim your essence, finding your center once again. Take a deep breath and immerse yourself in the present moment, embracing everything happening right now. Release the need to chase after things because, if you really think about it, there is nowhere specific to go. Simply return to your core, reconnecting with the innocent sense of being that a child possesses, untainted by the pursuit of external desires. By letting go of our attachment to external circumstances and turning our attention inward, we begin to cultivate a sense of peace that transcends the chaos and confusion of the external world. It is a peace that comes from deep within our own being, and it is available to us all, regardless of our background or beliefs.